Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We're so very excited to have one of our corporate partners joining us today with the Houston Texans, and it is Mike Tomon. He's the new president. I was with him and the team over the weekend at the Texans camp, which, by the way, if you missed it, it was a lot of fun, full of energy, and I think it's just setting the stage for a great, great season. Mike, great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me on. So great to see you.
Absolutely. And first of all, welcome to Houston. I hope that though so far you've had a fabulous experience.
Well, one, you were one of the first people I really had a chance to get a feel for the warmth of Houston. So thank you for that warm reception. And yes, this is such an easy city to get acclimated to. My family and I have just enjoyed it immensely.
Wonderful. So look, 6 months. What have you seen from your Texans family? What are you looking forward to now that you're at the helm?
I think one of the best things I can say is it's been as advertised. I've heard a lot of great things about Houston. The metrics are off the charts as it relates to growth and diversity and the health of the city. And so that has been something great to experience. The McNairs have their reputation preceded them. And the best thing I can say, and I was talking with our overall team this morning, they're just so authentic and genuine about their passion for the team and the role it can play in the city. And so that has been really, really reassuring to know that you're coming to a place that what you thought it was is actually what it is. And now you can get excited about what you can do for the future, certainly for our fan base and making sure the Texans are as accessible and proud to be representing everybody in the community.
So we have to ask, what's new for this season?
We got a lot new this season. We actually just released our new expression of our brand in the T. And so it's there to complement the H. The H is not going anywhere, but it's there. It's a new expression for our fans to embrace and engage in. We also have, which will be my first, we have Cal's Cookout. And so, Laura, I don't know if you've done this
What?
before.
How's what?
Cal's Cookout. And so Cal McNair's safe space, his favorite place, his happy place, which by the way is also mine, is behind the grill. And so on our last day of open practice, Cal will be serving all of our fans from the grill. So I haven't done that yet. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know the role I'll play. I don't know if it'll be condiments or buns or wherever
Yeah,
it'll be,
yeah.
but we have that to look forward to. And then I would just say, for the fans coming into NRG, I think it'll be a great sensory experience for them. It'll be an amplified experience, updated video boards, and an
Yeah.
updated sound system. So it will be loud and proud here when we get to NRG and in a place I think that the fans will really right out of the gate say, "Wow, this is a little different."
Louder because it was certainly loud, but I had heard about these upgrades to Energy Park, and I know you guys have to be excited. And if you can imagine that screen being even bigger and up to date than it was, I cannot wait. And we're going to see you there with some of our board members and sponsors for the opening game, which I can't believe it's already fall and it's time for football.
It is. Summer is over and it is football season.
So let's talk about a little bit about the big input that the family and the team have had in the city, in the community, and even from a multicultural perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. That is part of the McNair's DNA, is really the community involvement. Really since 2002, through the Texans Foundation, we have donated over $50 million to the community. And, really when we think about that, one of the greatest examples is Hannah McNair as vice president of our Texans Foundation. And so that is really the vehicle on how we make the outreach to the community. One of our major initiatives is girls flag football and flag football in general. How do we make football accessible to the community? We really just believe it can be so impactful for our youth. The different things you can learn from team sports in the game of flag football. And so it's an important initiative for us. We really hope that through our efforts and all those who are supporting the initiative, that we can have Texas be the next state that sanctions it as an actual high school sport. That's a huge focus for us. I'd also say from a multicultural standpoint, we really think about it in two ways. First, the game. How can we make, when you come to NRG, make it as welcoming as possible? Make sure that the entertainment is diverse and represents our community out there at large. And so that's everything from the game entertainment to the moment you arrive, the whole way through, making sure it's as inclusive as possible and people feel at home when they come to NRG.
Yeah,
The only people we don't want to make feel at home are the opponents. Everybody
there
else,
you
we want to make sure this is their place.
yeah.
And Laura, I'd say that the other part is through the NFL, our global markets program. Mexico is the biggest next population when it comes to our global fan base. And so through that program, that is our designated area for focus. And certainly from Mexico City and Monterrey, we are spending a lot of time helping grow our fan base and grow the game itself. And I was actually down in Monterrey about a week ago visiting, and it was just so exciting to see not only the Texans support, but just on an average Tuesday to see flag football being played by girls. There was about 700 people watching them on the sidelines. It's an exciting place for the game right now, and one that we're proud to be engaging with.
And certainly with our partners over at the Houston airport system, I was able to travel with them, and there's now more direct flights from Houston, not only to Monterrey, but to Mexico City, because there is a lot of interest in coming to Houston for business, for sports, and certainly the Houston Texans are a big part of people wanting to come to this great city. Mike, we're so excited, and your energy and passion for being in Houston is evident, but I want folks to know a little bit about you. Where did you come from? I know you graduated from Georgetown, and we've got that in common through one of my daughters. So Hoya
No.
Saxa on that.
Oya Saxa. Born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio, along with my wife. Ultimately, spent most of my career, actually my entire career, about almost 25 years in sports and entertainment. And it was everything from really the team side with the NBA, from the Cavs to the Phoenix Suns to Charlotte and then back to the Cavaliers. And then really out to the platform business. So when you think about sports agencies or sports businesses, from a third party service perspective. So from AEG based in Los Angeles, and then really 11 years with a third party service company called Legends. I spent some time based up north in Texas, and have just moved down here, but predominantly focused in on the sports business, on the team side, and uniquely when I say third party service, all the things that support a business from owner's rep, planning, construction, sales, hospitality, merchandise, data insights, etc. So that's the 10-cent tour of my last, call it 25 years.
Well, we are so happy to have you here. And I know folks in this industry and in business understand the expertise that you bring to Houston, to Texas. And guess what? Now you are officially in the best part of Texas, Houston. So welcome and thank you for the partnership with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
You are the best. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for the opportunity to come sit with you for a little bit.
All righty, we'll see you soon.